The atmosphere inside the stadium tonight shifted from electric to somber in a matter of seconds as the Los Angeles Rams faced a potential season-altering moment regarding their superstar wide receiver, Davante Adams. It was a play that started with so much promise, a classic Sean McVay design intended to stretch the defense and showcase the elite connection between veteran quarterback Matthew Stafford and his premier target. Stafford took the snap, dropped back 5 steps, and looked downfield where Adams had found a seam in the secondary. He was going deep, he looked open, and for a split second it appeared the Rams were about to pull off a massive momentum-shifting play. Stafford, known for his gunslinger mentality and pinpoint accuracy, let the ball rip with his trademark velocity. But then, tragedy struck mid-flight. As Adams accelerated to meet the ball in stride, he suddenly pulled up. The fluid, explosive movement we have grown accustomed to seeing from the All-Pro wideout vanished instantly. He did not get to the ball. He was clearly hurt, and the immediate visual of him clutching the back of his leg sent shockwaves through the Rams sideline and their entire fan base. This was not just a simple stumble or a missed connection. This was the physical manifestation of every coach's worst nightmare during a playoff push. Adams has been dealing with a nagging hamstring injury for several weeks now, and this looked like a textbook case of a re-aggravation. The star Los Angeles Rams wideout went down while holding back towards his hamstring, a gesture that signaled immediate distress to everyone watching. The medical trainers were on the move before the ball even hit the turf, sprinting out to the middle of the field to evaluate the damage. Head coach Sean McVay, whose offensive schemes rely heavily on the presence of a true number 1 receiver like Adams, was also on that side of the field. His concern was palpable as he walked towards his star player, checking in with both Adams and the medical staff. There was a brief moment of good news after an agonizing delay, as Adams managed to stand up and walk off the field under his own power. He did not have a significant limp, which gave some hope to those in attendance, but the fact that he was immediately escorted towards the locker room suggests that the internal damage might be more significant than a simple cramp. In a highly competitive game against the Detroit Lions, where every possession matters for NFC seeding, there is always a chance that a player of Adams' caliber tries to push through the pain and get back into the lineup. However, the Rams organization must weigh the immediate benefits of a win against the long-term health of their most important offensive asset. Hamstrings are notoriously fickle and are not something to mess with during the final stretch of the regular season. The Rams need Davante Adams for the long term, especially if they plan on making a deep run in the postseason. They currently hold a lead on Sunday, and the coaching staff may decide they can protect that lead without risking a career-altering tear for their veteran star. It remains to be seen whether Adams gets back into the game, but for a moment at least, one of the NFL's top veteran wide receivers was hurting, and the ripples of this injury could be felt across the entire league. The Rams' offense is a different beast entirely when Adams is on the field, demanding double teams and opening up lanes for the rest of the roster. Without him, the burden shifts back to the rest of the receiving corps to step up in a major way. We have seen teams lose their identity when a primary weapon goes down, and for a Rams team that has fought hard to stay in the hunt, this is a test of their depth and resilience. As the second half progresses, all eyes will be on the tunnel leading to the locker room. Will we see number 17 emerge with his helmet on, or will the Rams have to navigate the rest of this divisional clash short-handed? The medical reports coming out of the locker room will be the most anticipated news of the day. Meanwhile, the rest of the league is watching closely. Earlier today, we saw the Buffalo Bills send a clear warning to the NFL that they are not going away quietly, even if they miss out on the AFC East crown. The Rams want to send a similar message of dominance, but doing so without Adams will require a masterclass in play calling from McVay and pinpoint accuracy from Stafford. The veteran quarterback has a history of making players better around him, but losing a talent like Davante is a hurdle that even the best in the business struggle to overcome. The coming hours will define the Rams' trajectory as they await the final diagnosis on a hamstring that has become the focal point of the entire sports world tonight. If the injury is indeed a serious re-aggravation, the Rams may have to look at the free agent market or elevate talent from the practice squad to fill the void. But for now, the hope remains that this was a precautionary exit and that Adams will return to his dominant self sooner rather than later. Every Rams fan is holding their breath, waiting for the update that could mean the difference between a Super Bowl run and a disappointing exit. This is the brutal reality of professional football, where a single stride can change the fate of a franchise. The medical staff will likely perform an MRI tomorrow to determine the grade of the strain. If it is a grade 1, he might only miss a week, but a grade 2 could sideline him for a month, effectively ending his regular season. For a veteran like Adams, recovery time is crucial. The Rams have been here before with other stars, but the timing of this particular injury, right in the heat of a battle with the Lions, could not be worse. As we look at the replay, you can see the exact moment the muscle gives out. It is a heartbreaking sight for any football fan, regardless of team loyalty. We will continue to provide updates as they become available from the Rams facility.